Henry. So today I'm going to talk about being optimistic and pessimistic. I run across so many people that are pessimistic and not optimistic. And there's a big difference between the two. So every day I'm optimistic and I know it's going to be a good day. And I drive my mindset to make that happen. I remove roadblocks. I change attitudes. I manipulate the situation. I create an outcome that's going to be completed and be optimistic it's going to finish it. My whole day is very optimistic. My next day in the future is optimistic. Now, I run across people and the first question I ask them, how you doing today? Oh, this sucks, that sucks. Those are pessimistic people. They're not hopeful of the future in the day. They've already come to work with the mindset it's going to be a failure. People that are pessimistic do fail. They come in with 50% energy. They're the part of the problem. They don't think through the situation. They don't want to go above and beyond. And they do just the bare minimum because they've already set the tone for the day with their head with being pessimistic. I see it. I know it. I live it. I've walked it. There's nobody that can have a college degree and tell me that I'm not talking the truth. Because they don't, a lot of them that have those degrees that are so-called professionals have not lived it. I've been around in my total life close to 15 to 20,000 people. I kid you not. I've worked in shipyards that had 10,000 people. I worked in shipyards that had 3,000 people. I worked on 7 different ships. I was on a carrier with 5,000 people. Right? And there's a portion that are pessimistic and they end up being failures. They do the very, very average. They don't give 100%. They're like they're 50%. They're low average performers. They come in late. They're not hopeful. Their head's down. They're always negative. They can't see the positive. They can't see the tree through the forest. They can't drink the positive energy. They just don't do it. If you're a pessimistic person, you're starting your day off wrong, and it will always be a failure because you created the mindset of a failure. You have to be optimistic. You have to come in with a positive attitude. You have to influence others. You have to manipulate the situation so it is successful. But if you're pessimistic about it and you already know it ain't going to happen, you're not going to put any energy into it. You're probably that person that shows up 2 minutes prior to the meeting, or shows up late, or comes in rude, or has negative things to say, or have a problem but don't have the fix. I go on and on with it. I've seen it my whole life. I'm what they call an observer. I sit in a room and I observe people's comments, their attitude, and I read them. Then I also know how to work around them. Because I'm optimistic if I know how to manipulate them and get them to do what they don't want to do and drink the Kool-Aid, I'll have a positive outcome. I went on the work site yesterday. I go and greet certain people and they're very pessimistic. How's your day? Sucks. Why does it suck? Well, because I'm here. Well, okay, if you weren't here, where are you going to be? You're going to be at McDonald's? You're going to be at Burger King's? You're going to be at Harbor Freight? You're going to be at Ace Hardware? You're going to be at Lowe's? I mean, I go on and on. Are you going to be the same person with the same day and still be a pessimistic and say, well, I'm here? Well, that's like saying, well, I woke up today. Maybe I shouldn't have woke up today. I mean, come on. Pull your head out of your ass. Think about what you're saying and change your attitude. Now, this same person, after they come back for lunch, after I've already coached and talked to him that morning, and already told him, let's do this, we can do this, came back and did 10 times the work than he did in the morning and had a smile on his face because I made him think optimistically, had him think differently, and I motivated him. Well, motivate yourself. Come in and say you're going to make this day better. Come in and say you're going to make everybody around you better. Be optimistic about your own self. Don't get up in the morning and be pessimistic that, oh, it's going to be a crappy day because I gotta get in my car and my car's not going to start. Well, fix it. Fix the damn car. Fix your life and be optimistic and be positive and go forward knowing that you're going to be successful. Pessimistic people are not fruitful people. I'm telling you, I've seen them. I got to change them all the time. I got to change a frown to a smile and make them an optimist. And then we got done. I said, hey, look it, see? I told you I was very optimistic that we're going to be very successful today, and we were. And then he throws a caveat in there. See, this is how pessimists think. Remember, we had a very successful day. I put 200% of work on there, but I know I'm only going to get 100% or 98% or 95%. I'm okay. I'm optimistic that I was going to reach that level. See, I set a goal. We didn't need 200%. So even though we had 1 or 2 items left to work, our day was still great because we had a 98% completion out of 100%. I set it high. I always set the bar high, and we still came in at 90% out of 100%. We knocked it out. And I know time-wise we weren't going to get there because there was a lot of unknown complications. But I'm optimistic we're going to make at least 98%. We did. You have to be. But you can't keep looking at a thing as a pessimist and thinking that the whole day is going to be a failure, because that's what it's going to end up being. See, it's a mindset. And when this brain, the human brain, is a powerful machine. And if you let it control everything that your head says, because you got 2 parts talking. You got the optimistic side and you got a pessimistic side. But you got to have the optimistic opinion view first. Take the pessimistic view and put it away. Tuck it away. Save that for when it actually happens. When you know the situation with the person that's doing it. It's individualized. I understand that. But when you're the one in the driver's seat, you're the manager and a leader, you have to be the optimistic person. You as a leader have to be the person that's optimistic that the day is going to be successful. You're the manager. You're the leader. You're the one that's going to set the tone. But if you already made the tone shitty and you're a pessimist, then you're going to fail. And every day you fail, your people around you see it. And then what they do is they eat and gobble you up and they'll destroy you. If you're a leader or a manager and you're weak because you're pessimistic and not optimistic and you don't plan your day that way, you will lose. You will fail. And people will know it because they talk. All right, that's my pitch today. Optimistic, pessimistic. Have a great day. Come in there positive, firing up strong and hard, and you do well. Henry, out. That's my advice from the experience of 45 years of working in the workforce around people daily. Not because I was sitting in a classroom coaching people. I actually get engaged and help people because I'm optimistic that everybody can be fixed. Have a great day.